What is up, guys? Back here at another video, and today I'm going to be doing something a bit different because Mixer shut down and that was how I was making my videos. I'm going to have to do something a bit different, and today I'm going to be ranking every single Fortnite map. Just as a heads up, I'm not going to be ranking like the different water levels, and also I cut up Season 10 into two things, the end of Season 10 and the beginning, because there was a lot of like new map changes that season. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. So coming in at the number 14 spot and the last spot on this list is going to be the end of Season 10. But since there's kind of two different versions, there's one with Tilted Town and one with Gotham, I'm going to kind of put them in the same spot. I would put Gotham above Tilted Town because Gotham was actually really fun. But I think with the other locations, they would still both be last. So the reason this map is so bad is because there's too much stuff. But a lot of people would be like, since there's more stuff, wouldn't that make it better? But the thing about it is all this stuff's pretty bad. Like, they brought Greasy Grows back, but they ruined it with the Taco Time feature. And then they added in Moisty Palm, and the prop just really wasn't that good. Retail Row, which they added zombies, and nobody really liked zombies. Depending on which one I'm counting, Tilted Town, which you couldn't build in, which could be annoying, or Gotham, which you had glider redeploy, which Gotham was actually really good. Then there were Starry Suburbs, which was just really boring. And then there was the floating island and the like little place where the soccer stadium was with a bunch of like hop rocks, which it just really didn't work together, and it's far worse than any of the other maps, which is why it's coming in last place. Moving into the next spot, it's actually the complete opposite of the end of Season 10's map. It's going to be the Season 1 map. So the thing about this map is that it doesn't have enough stuff. The right side has a lot of stuff. It has retail, kind of salty, kind of fatal. But the left side only really has Flush Factory, Greasy Grove, Pleasant, and it's just really not enough stuff on that side. And it's mostly just land and trees. It's pretty basic. But for being the first map, I mean, it was a really good starting point. And the map definitely progressed in later seasons. So coming in at the number 12 spot is actually going to be the latest map we've got, the Chapter 2 Season 3 map. So on this map, they added in 4 new POIs. The Authority, which was basically the agency, I feel like it was a bit worse than the agency. Catty Corner, which I feel like it's just way too small for all the henchmen. The Fortillas, which it's way too big to like find ocean. Then Rickety Rig, which is a bit too big too. The loot is not that good. So the 4 new locations honestly weren't that great. Another problem with this map is that there is too much water, or at least the stage I'm counting, because like I said earlier, I'm not counting any of the further stages. There was just a little bit too much water to where a lot of it was swimming. Then the sharks could get annoying when you were in the water. And yeah, that part was pretty bad too. And there was a lot of trash islands, which really the loot wasn't that good, and I would have way rather had it be land. So coming in at the 11th spot is going to be the beginning of Season 10. The map really didn't change that much. It was basically Dusty Depot came back, and I would prefer Dusty Divot. And then the Meteor, which the Meteor was basically really, really bad to land at. I think it had 3 chests, which is really not good. And really, that's all they added. It was basically Season 9 without the slipstreams, and I really liked the slipstreams. So honestly, I really didn't think it was that good of a map. Coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be the map I just talked about, which is the Season 9 map. The biggest changes was Neo Tilted got added in, and then Mega Mall got added in. Mega Mall was honestly better than Retail Row, really good location, but then Neo Tilted, it really was bad, and coming in for Tilted Towers, that's just not a good location to replace it, which that is honestly the main reason why it's coming in so low. There was the slipstreams though, which I thought were really fun. But yeah, it was basically Neo Tilted, which is the reason it's this low. So coming in at the number 9 spot is going to be Season 6. So basically all they added with this was the Loot Lake Island became the like floating island, and then the 7 corrupt zones, which for a whole new season, that's really not that good. And that is why it's getting so low, because there really wasn't that much new stuff. So coming in at the number 8 spot is actually going to be the Season 3 map. Okay, yes, this map was really, really good. It was basic, but then not basic at the same time. And it was basically a perfect map. The reason it's not getting that high because of what was added to it. The only thing that was added was Lucky Landing. So it's basically the Season 2 map. But the Season 2 map I'm placing higher because it added more things. Like, which I'll talk about later in the video. But it's a great map, but I'm putting it this far down because it only added one thing. And to the other things, they added a lot of new POIs, and some of them were really good. When this one only added Lucky Landing, and honestly, Lucky Landing wasn't that great of a POI. The number 7 spot is going to be the map that started off Chapter 2. It's going to be the Chapter 2 Season 1 map. So I'm starting to get to the maps where I actually like them. And this map, it's basically a whole new thing from the last season. There's a couple of the same POIs, which is Salty, Pleasant, Retail, and Risky Reels. But then they added some really cool new stuff, like Lazy Lake, which was kind of tilted. Frenzy Farm, which is a really good location, kind of a replacement of Fatal. And then there's Sweaty Sands, which is a really cool location. Kind of reminds me of Paradise Palm. And yeah, they all work really good together. And I really enjoyed the new map. There's also some other places like Slurpy Swamps, which is really nice, Steamy Stacks. Basically, all the new locations are pretty good, and yeah, this map is actually really good. The thing, also like the starting map of Chapter 1, it is a bit basic, and it can be a bit boring. But other than that, it's a really, really good map. So coming in at the number 6 spot is going to be the next season's map, which is the Chapter 2 Season 2 map. So this map brought a total of 5 new POIs, which include the Yacht, which is probably the worst out of the bunch, but it's still pretty good location, which had Meowsicle's Pew Pew rifle, or the Deadpool's hand cannon, which is also something cool that they added, which is places with henchmen and bosses, which give you mythic items. And then they also had the Grotto with Brutus's minigun, which was the underground area, which was really cool. The Agency, one of probably the best locations in Fortnite so far. It was really fun to land at. It had Midas's drum gun. The Rig, which had TNTina's kaboom bow, it was okay. Definitely not the best out of all them. And then the Shark, which had 2 mythic weapons, Sky's grappler and Sky's assault rifle. And overall, really good map. 5 new locations. It could be annoying with henchmen because they did have pretty good aim. And yeah, but a really good map. And it deserves to get a pretty high spot. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be the map that brought the big divot. It's going to be Season 4. So this map introduced Dusty Divot, which was, in my opinion, a really good location. And I think a lot of people did love that location. And then it also added in Risky Reels, which is one of the most popular locations too. But that's kind of all that it added. 2 really good locations. It would be definitely higher on this list, but the next 4 spots added such big things, which is why they're getting higher than this spot. So the next 4 maps are all really, really good. And coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the map that brought in the big, huge iceberg and the whole snow biome. It's going to be the Season 7 map. So yeah, it added the snow biome, and the snow biome has 4 big POIs. It has Polar Peak, Happy Hamlet, Frosty Flights, and it got Shifty Shafts in it too. It did take away Greasy Grove and Flush Factory, but it added some cool POIs. I really liked Frosty Flight and Polar Peak. Happy Hamlet was good too. And it's a whole new biome. We haven't got, or the Fortnite map didn't get a whole new biome since Season 5. So it was a big thing for Fortnite, super good map, and that's why it's coming in at the number 4 position. So now we're getting to the top 3 best maps. Coming in 3rd place is going to be the Season 2 map, and I'm talking about it after the big update with Tilted Towers. So this is really where the Fortnite map really started to progress. It brought in Tilted Towers, which is the most popular POI probably ever, which just saying that alone would probably get it a super high spot. Then it brought Shifty Shafts, Snobby Shores, Junk Junction, Haunted Hills. It just basically filled in that left side of the map, which was what was bad about Season 1, was that left side of the map. It filled it in and actually made that side of the map maybe even better than the right side of the map. It was a big update. It was Fortnite's first big map update. And yeah, it really deserves to be in the top 3. So coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be the Season 8 map. So this map brought in the jungle, which was a big thing. It brought in the volcano, which was fun to mess around with. Sunny Steps wasn't that interesting. Lazy Lagoon, which replaced Lazy Links. Lazy Links was probably still better, but Lazy Lagoon was really fun. And it brought in a lot of the pirate bases. It also moved the block over to a better position. It was overall just a really good map, and it kept a lot of the old stuff still. It kept the ice, the desert. It was a really good map, and I would say it's pretty much the peak of the Fortnite map. So coming in at the number 1 position and the best map is going to be the Season 5 map. So this map was a big step forward in the Fortnite map. It added the whole desert biome, which brought Paradise Palms, the racetrack, and the little village down at the bottom, which was a really popular location. It also added Lazy Links, which was an amazing POI. And yeah, it was honestly an amazing map, a big step forward. And yeah, there's no question about it. That is definitely the best Fortnite map, which is why it is coming in at the number 1 spot. So guys, that's going to do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And if we get a lot of love on this video, I'll definitely make some more rankings. And make sure to tell people that you know, like some of your friends, about the channel, because it's really hard getting out there. And if you guys do that, it would be really helpful and mean a lot to me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to comment what ranking you want me to do down below. And yeah, guys, bye.